Hey guys, English Gamer 38 here, and welcome back to another episode of My Garage. Now I've done My Garage quite a lot lately, but I've really been enjoying the new F100 mod update with all the new parts. You can build quite a few different F100s now. That one though, I forgot one key component on that, the drive shaft. So I had to push it all the way over there because, well, I suppose I could have threw this one on, but I'll worry about that later. Friday's video, what I've got planned is to do at least 3 random horror games. Depending on how long they are, I might throw in an extra one. Because I have noticed over on Itch.io, there's been a few recent releases, so yeah, I thought that would be something a little bit different for the channel. Anywho, back to this F100. So, when I finished recording last video, I did weld on these inner fenders and the firewalls, and I've just realised I'm going to have to take these fenders off because I didn't bolt them on. And now the bolts aren't showing, so I've got a feeling what I'm going to have to do, because I want it to be correct, I'm going to have to snip it there, and of course run out of disc. That's a good start, isn't it? Right. Grab the box. Okay. Right. Ooh, missed. Snip, snip, and the one at the front. And when I do this, did he change that on the mod? Because it's not there. Even refitting them usually shows up the... No, that's got the bolts there. Definitely. What if, let's just buy a new one and see if it does the same thing. You just love it when the game confuses you. Right, body, I want inner fender right. I've just scrolled straight past it, haven't I? There we go. Let's just see if a new one does the same thing. It does. But it can't be this at fault, because that's a brand new piece. Well, you know what, I'm just not going to worry about it. I'm just going to try to find where I put the welder. And why does this welder never stay that way up? Every time I find it, it's on its side or upside down, or some other configuration to sitting up the right way. And I have absolutely no idea why. Bring the welder cleaner up. So that was a waste of disc then. Oh well. If it stays on there and works, I don't care. Right, I'm still going to need the welder, aren't I? Because I need to put on the cab top. So did I see a bit of rust on here earlier? I did. There's one advantage about dismantling the truck this far. It did allow me to clean the rust off a lot easier. So you've got to go on there. The other side. What the? there's definitely an issue with this truck though, because there's a brand new fender that will not go on this side. And just as I say that, it decides to stay there. It's listening in. It knows. Right. Where's my welder? Let's glue the cab back down. Ran out of glue stick now. Ooh, there's one. Right. Didn't want to do that, but never mind. Right. One, two. Let's grab the electricity box that makes the magic happen. There you go. Oh, I missed a bit while washing it. And the last spot to glue. There we go. I don't think I've got... Yes, I have got another part to weld back on. Front valance. Let's get that on. See, that flipped out. Unless... Did I actually run into... Am I running into this without realising? Is that why it's flipping over? Right, I'm going to run out of glue stick again, but pretty certain we've got a sill in that side. No, we haven't, so I think this rocker is the last piece to glue in. Ooh. Go in there, right. You can only just see these, you know. It's really, really difficult sometimes. Is it going to let me reach this one without bringing the weld around? Yes. Good. Okie dokie. I don't know if you can tell, I sort of went around and gathered up a few bits and pieces as well. I don't think I'm going to need that. I haven't found anything else. Can't remember what else I actually need for this. Let's just go and sleep, and I'm going to just take a quick trip to the junkyard. Maybe looking around the junkyard will refresh my memory on parts I need. Oh, I need a steering column. I don't think I've got... Pretty certain I don't have a spare of those. So maybe an F100 will spawn in. Ooh, look at that. Maybe it's got a steering column. It's got a bad one. And a bad V8. Doesn't look like there's actually a lot good on it. Oh, yes there is. Yes there is. I just remembered. I need two of these. That one's a bad one. I've seen this side. This one's a good one. Do I take this wheel as well, or... It's got a good tire in it, and I quite like these rims, so... Now, I can't remember if it was a rear right or a rear left caliper that I needed, so... Let's just take it. Don't really need the brake disc, but it's attached, and I can't be bothered to go and get the screwdriver. So, the whole thing can come off and come with it. There we go. Right, let's just have a look in the parts area. Anything I'm going to need for the L500. Oh, I forgot I still had pushing mode enabled. Let's get rid of that. Crankcase cover, I think that's for the 500cc, which I do not need. Don't need a windscreen either. Ooh, I'm going to have the water pump though. That can go on my parts shelf. No, I don't need shocks. I still want to build a Hardy from scratch, and I still want to build the drag car with the Chad. I just got sidetracked with the F100. Right, let's just go and drop this back. I'll drop it on this corner, I'll know where it is. Backpack. I wonder why the developer actually moved these pallets away from the hedge. Because I used to come up to about here somewhere. They were quite close. I don't remember having... Well, I did have some problems where some parts would end up here and they were a pain in the backside to pick up. Maybe that's why he decided to move them. Right, I've got parts everywhere and really need to have a good tidy up around here. That's the block I bought for it, courtesy of the Junkyard. Right, wrench. Before I forget, I'll throw those out. What? The bolts have just appeared, look. I swear they were not there when I welded it on, so I don't know what's happened there. See, they've appeared this side. They weren't here on either side, so I don't know. I'm just going to put it down to game logic. The game's doing its own thing. It's working, that's all that matters. I missed a bit all the way along the top of that fender. It's dirty. For the most part, I've just realised it's just it's just building a cab at the minute, isn't it? That's all I've got to do. Just reassemble the cab. And I might do an engine in another episode because I definitely ain't going to get time to do the engine today. It would be great if I could make this into a rolling chassis at least. I'm trying to just budget. This has got a four-wheel drive transfer case on it, so I think I'll make this one four-wheel drive as it's going to be a flatbed. Right, what else have I got to add? We've got rear cow. I don't need the bed wall, do I? Because I'm not putting the bed on. Doors might be a good start, you know. We'll do those next. One door. I can't remember if I was going to buy another door or not. I can't find the other ones. I assume so. I think that was just... Oh, yeah, I remember. I was going to buy a driver's side door because there was rust in places that I couldn't get to. That's what I'm looking for. I wonder why the developer of this mod opted for screws to attach the doors rather than bolts like on the other cars. Unless the developer was just choosing to be a little bit different. Put in the window, I might as well, it's lying there and it's a part out of the way. That is another part I don't need because there's one on here. Why is... oh yeah. Totally forgotten why the hood was open. Right, driver's door. There it is. One brand spanking new door. Getting this on. I'm just going to go and chuck this over by the engine stand. Actually, oh, it is over there. I'm just going to drop it there out of the way. Because I'll bring the engine stand out of the corner. Oh, I know why the door is closing on itself, because sitting a little bit wonky because I've only got one leaf spring on it. That's why the door's doing that. Right. Somewhere here, yep, here's a leaf spring that I found at the junkyard. There's another camper shell window, I don't need that, but I will put that in there to go into storage. Ah, I think I've got a rear window there as well from the looks of it. Boink, put that on there. And get the leaf springies on. There we go, leaf springs are on. I'll close that door for a minute. What have I got in this pile? That's a door card. Which I do want, but not right now. Oh. Rear window. No, we've got a rear window in it. That's why I won't go in. Whoops. For some reason, I didn't think there was one in there. That must have still been stuck in the cab when I took it off. Right, let's gas tank in. I'm going to worry about interior at the minute. Starting to look like something now, isn't it? I thought there was a problem with the hood for a second there. I couldn't find the check mark. It's just a check mark, it's not where you would actually expect it to be. We've got manual transmission on this one. It looks like it. Right, well, technically the cab is reassembled panel-wise. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to put... ooh, I have a dashboard. Oh, I forgot about it. Rad. Door card. I'm not too worried about the interior at the minute. What am I looking for? Oh, the axle. Are you going to be a pain? Yep. You're going to be a pain in the bum. You're going to make me jack it up, aren't you? I was hoping I could avoid that. Actually, you know what? Maybe just tucking the jacks under it like that might actually be enough. Enough lift. That's it. I was hoping that would land back on the jack. There we go. I'm not quite sure why these nuts are this low. Did I get that one? No. I don't think it's meant to be like that. I've got bad springs on here, have I? No, they're not broken. They're warm. I don't know. It's a problem. I'll just have to change it later, that's all. Right. Get this in. Right, where's my fourth? There. Need a pumpkin. What are you using? Yeah, you'll do. Good enough. I can get to all the nuts without having to crawl underneath it. Can I get that one? No. Pedal box can go back in. The e-brake lever might as well go back in as well while I'm at it. What else have I got to go in? I wonder, can I jack this up? And I'm wondering... That was a good shot. That wasn't even intentional. I'm just wondering if it'll let me attach these like that. Yeah, which it will, while it was up in the air. I was having problems with that last video, wasn't I? I might still be having issues with it. Possibly. I've got one jack on. See if I can get one on this side. Maybe two at the front. There's my little tick. Saw it a second ago. Where did it go? Ah. Totally the wrong place. Right. I think by doing that, you actually properly attach it. So that should stand now. Yep. Knew that was good reason to buy 4 of these. These are handy. Where these got to go? They'll go somewhere at the front. Right at the front? Yeah. Let's try the other one. It's got to be found it. Found and it. Right, you fell off the jack, didn't you? Just shut that door. Put you under there. We'll jack you up. Hopefully. There we go. Brilliant. Will it let me do the last one without putting a jack this side? Yep. Sweet. There we go. We are sitting on 4 jack stands. Axle stands? Axle stands. Alrighty, put these floor jacks over here out of the way. Is that one not? No. Can't move the jacks unless you lower them all the way. Right. Suspension. No, I've got half axles. I've got steering link somewhere. Oh, it's there. That's what I was looking for. Other hub. Okay. Right. Disc, you're rear, aren't you? Believe so. Right, screwdriver. Don't want no spacers on it. Right, brake calipers next. Front left, front right, rear left. We've got brake pads in it. Nope. Why did I not think of that before? Right, so I need a box of those. I need my pride tools over here. I remembered where a tool was. Right, pop that out. There's nothing like working on your truck in the pouring rain. Right. Oh yeah, got rear shocks to do as well, haven't I? But actually, let's just pop that. That is what I want. We'll pop the brake servo on. Where's the other bolt? Got it. Yeah, the bolt had hidden up for some reason. Is that front or a rear disc? rear, so that is one that I no longer need. Might as well chuck it back up here. Why do I keep trying to run over that bit? You're a window I don't need. Let's go chuck this out of the way. Okay, I think in this pile I should have brake line. Yep. I swear this thing just rolled backwards, even though it's on stands. Right. Shock absorber rear. We'll get these on. Ah, that is what is missing. We are missing the brace for that. I can't do that yet, but somewhere I should have. There's the tyre. That should be a rear right. Yep. And those brake pads are no bueno. Bueno. Okay, perhaps I shouldn't pronounce it. Why are they in there backwards? I'm not sure what's going on with these. But I will assume faulty, so we'll put 2 new ones in. 1. And a 2. Okay. 1 and a 2. Yes, I do need the... I can never remember which brace it is. Body. I think... That's it. Middle frame brace. I was hoping I'd... recognise it by looking in the catalogue. Yeah, it's got to go there because that's what your shock absorbers go onto. There's one. And there's the other one. Now, put the shocks on. Just grab the other one. Is that the rear one? Yeah. Brake flexies. I should have 4 of these in this pile somewhere. Yep. What am I going to the front? This should actually be the last bit for the rear. Well, apart from the drive shaft, which I've just realised, I can actually get under there to put this in now, can't I? Wrong drive shaft. For some reason, I swear that said F100. Right. Well, as I need one for this truck, I might as well buy one for the other truck. That's under suspension. Wondered why that was coming up short. Now we know. Okay. That's better. It is a manual transmission on this. I was right, wasn't I? Yeah. And I have actually just noticed the transfer case is bad. So, as I'm under here, drop that out and get one of those. I've probably got one in storage, I'm just being too lazy. Okay. Throw this on. Might have to come around this side for the rear drive shaft. So actually, it's still not letting me quite get it. Well, I've only got the one more to get. Got it. Just by randomly clicking around, I got it. Well, I guess we're now on to the front. So we'll put the subframe in. What are you? Front left. Front left upper. So you must be front right. Oh, what have I got? Another upper there. I only need two. Front left lower. Yeah, front right. Oh good, it stopped raining. My ears can have a rest now. Have you got a good... No, you haven't got a good hub on you. So I need to swap that, don't I? Oh yes, front right lower. Front right lower. There we go. Put the hub carrier on. Also known as a knuckle over here. Right, well, I'll put this disc on. No, that's a rear. I need a front. Oh, I need a hub, don't I? So it should be one of these should match. Yep. Oh, cool. So it shares the front discs with the NIV. Need that. Let's put the screwdriver in the backpack. That's not a lot of use, is it? Right, so it's got to come off. And that's got to go on. Yeah, it's a really bad hub. I'm going to pick the screwdriver up. I haven't fixed the hub to the carrier yet. There we go. Put the disc on. There goes the carrier. Right, what should we do next? Shocks. Which, for some obscure reason, I've got 3 of. Oh, I remember. Just doing a bit of shopping at the Junkyard as well when I'd finished recording and just dumped a load of stuff here. Right. Springs will go in next. Those are red springs and black ones. You know, I'm sure I bought springs over it. Perhaps I didn't. So hopefully in this big pile of springs I'm going to find front ones for an F100 as well. Spring F100. Seems to have its own springs. I'm surprised it doesn't share that with the Niv as well. Okay, we got any in this pile? It's a lowering one. I don't want the lowering one. Yes, I do. Right. Chuck these on. I think I'm going to reach my goal in this video, which is to get it as a rolling chassis. I just need to drop that one. Can't do those yet. I haven't got the 4-wheel drive diff here either, have I? What do we need? We need brake calipers. It's a window lifter. Right, what are you? You're the right. Ooh, I had it right the first time. And that one. And I need that. And a box of brake pads. I think I'm getting quite low on fronts. Yeah, I haven't got many boxes left up here. I think a couple of those at least are empty as well. Just drop you down, we'll spit you out down there. Don't think. Well, that one hasn't got any in, so that's nice and easy. But I think the other one has got at least one in. Okay, so you go up there. I haven't got any in either. I thought I saw one still in it when I was moving it earlier. Need to go Specsavers. Actually, I say that, I have got an appointment there because I need a new pair of glasses. My frames decided to snap the other day when I was trying to clean them. One, two. Okay, put the flexies on. I wonder why these F100s They always spawn at the junkyard with a battery and a full reservoir of brake fluid. I don't know if the mod developer set it to do that, or, well, as it always does, I assume they did. But the actual game developer, his cars don't do that. They spawn, well, the reservoir spawns empty and you never get a battery. Jump, jump, jump. What am I stuck on? It wouldn't let me jump over the engine. Okay. I bet you what you like. It's not going to let me do it, is it? Nope, I'm going to have to jack it up. So that's an R15 rim. I think that tyre is an R15 high wall, I think. I hope. Right. Thought I might as well do that while I'm looking at it. And that. Right. Do need to just whiz this off. I can't remember if I found a steering box in my stash or not. I'm not seeing one out here, so I'm going to assume no. You've got to go up here somewhere, haven't you? Somewhere. Really? All the way up there? I thought it was actually lower than that. So that's also, yeah, I need steering box, I need transfer case. Differential. Now, does that share that with a NIV? No. It is its own thing, right. To the catalogue. I'll buy one of them because I'm lazy. That's steering arm. Might as well buy that while I'm in here. Need that. Did I buy that? No. There we go. A bunch of parts while I was in here. Might as well get installed what I can. Oh, I'm getting dark again. Hang on. Let's sleep and we'll do the obligatory junkyard run. I don't know why, it's just something I've always done. Place your bets. I've just bought all those parts in the catalogue, and will we find any in the junkyard or not? What will we find? Nobody knows. Nothing there. No. Ha! Don't think I've got many of those spare, so I won't have that. I'll just put that in my bloody backpack, haven't I? I think it was that one. It was. Right. Oh, we actually have a pickup truck. Pick 'em up truck. Could go for a nice blue interior. I do have a nice blue headliner. And this has actually got at least one blue seat. And a blue gear shift. I might even actually have a pair of blue seats in storage when I can English. At her in storage. That's where it is. It's at her in storage. Nah. Nope. Taxi back. Dump this lot down here. Let's get the diff on. So even though it doesn't share many parts on this subframe with the NIV, it's built exactly the same way. I've got a feeling what the mod developer has done is actually just stretched out the NIV subframe and a few other NIV parts. That might be why it doesn't actually share the parts, actually. Because I've just noticed that this differential is actually longer, it's wider. Wider? Longer? Either way, it's bigger than the NIV one. And even though this subframe looks the same, again, it is sort of stretched out to fit the truck. Right. So, tie rods. Otherwise the steering ain't gonna work. And we'll put the drive shafts on, and that would be the front suspension system all done. Oh yeah, you don't have to bolt the drive shaft in that end, do you? Right, here's the half axles. Round the wrong side, I need to be round here, don't I? 1, 2, 3. Same again. Now, do I so just concentrate on trying to find that last nut. Do I do what I said I was going to do and just make this a rolling chassis? Just throw these wheels on. Or do I finish fitting a bunch of these parts? Actually, you know what? Let's just fit the fit some wheels. I've just had an idea. But I'll do that in a different video. I'll do that in another video. I was just thinking that the big off-road tyres that I put on the white F100 of mine might look better on this, as it's got the flatbed. But I think just for now, I'm going to have to walk it because I haven't got any vehicle at hand that will well, I can can load up with the tyres. Right, just go in here. I need, that's our 16 high walls. I'm going to need 3 of those. And 3 of those. Here we go. We'll get these on. Why is my FPS suddenly tanked? Oh right, it's snowing. Yeah, look at my FPS while it's snowing. This is why I might actually get the winter disabler mod. Right? Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to repeatedly sleep until the snow stops. Watch my FPS then. I didn't want to sit and listen to the rain again. There we go, got normal FPS again. Isn't that weird how the winter setting on the... That's worth a screenshot. How many others can do that with their tyres and rims? That wasn't intentional, I just emptied the backpack. Right, I should have emptied... That was the wrong rim. Did I click on the wrong rims? No, I think I've picked up an extra rim from the looks of it. Yeah, I did. Right. Yeah, why don't I use my brain? And why don't I just empty it out in here? Ah, it didn't work that time. Sport. Pick the... Right, there's one. Get the tyres on, then I'll worry about pumping the tyres up. I'm not actually looking forward to putting the rear ones on because it can be a pain to jack the truck up. We'll see what it looks like finished with these tyres on, and then decide if I want the off-roads on it or not. There we go. Should have brought the pump with me, shouldn't I? Because I don't know if that other wheel I bolted on here from the junkyard has actually got air in it. Sometimes they're flat and sometimes I have some air in. But I'll check it in a minute. Let's just get these 3 fitted. Speaking of tyres, I've just had to have an inner tube fitted to the back wheel on my little moped I ride around on, because I had 2 new tyres fitted for its MOT test a couple of weeks ago, and of course they put newer tubeless tyres on, but it seems it didn't want to play ball because it kept leaking. So I took it back to the bike shop and they've put an inner tube in for me. I might actually explain why it had inner tubes in before they put the new tyres on. The old tyres had inner tubes in. That might be the reason the previous owners put tubes in. Because both the front and the rear had tubes in, but at the moment the front one seems to be fine, so... And I go by the saying, don't fix what ain't broken. is up high enough. As high as it'll go, I mean. So, pray tell, how am I going to get this tyre on? Can you actually let air out of the tyre? Yeah. I'm just thinking if I do this, it might lower it enough for the truck to tilt to the left for me to... You son of a gun. Foiled by the tyre. Right. I knew at least one of these was going to give me issues. Can I get this under a jack stand? No. It's not what I wanted to do anyway, but I was just curious if that was gonna, if I could do it. I've got a feeling. It's got to be that. Nope, slid off. I've got to be quicker if I'm gonna. Where's my jack gone? Somehow it bounced all the way over here. Right. So I'll go in at an angle. I'm going to have to take that jack stand off, I think. Just going to get in the way. Right. I might have to get that right underneath the leaf spring. Quick. Notice my jack is getting in the way now, isn't it? Right. Plan C. See if I can get it from this angle. Don't think it's going to be high enough, but I will try it. No. Not high enough, right. I'm going to have to go a bit closer. Let's try that. No. Why? The other wheel is off the floor. Why is this not going on? It's definitely high enough. It's definitely way high enough. Hang on a minute. It's the jack that's still getting in the way. I bet I can't get it from here, can I? Just wondering if the developer has actually still won't go on. Why is that not? Okay, I just randomly did up one of the showing nuts. I think there's a glitch there, that's what it was. So I'm pretty certain these wheel nuts are not supposed to show until you've got it on the hub, but for some reason they'd shown. It's on there now. Drop that down. There's some air in the front tire. Let's just pump that up and then I'm gonna end the video. I'm running a little bit over time now. And there we go. It is now ready. Just going to take these jack stands out. It's now ready to have the rear body fitted. And engine and interior. I forgot I took the air out of that tyre, didn't I? There we go. Okay, and there we go. Getting somewhere. It's now sort of looking like a truck. So, next time, which will probably be for Monday's video next week, I'll be doing some more work on this. We'll probably get the interior done and the bed, and maybe some work done on the engine. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, I will leave links to both my other channels and the Discord server in the description down below. And of course, if you did like the video, please hit that like button, it will help me out. And if you didn't like the video, hit the dislike button. Again, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.